The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Check. Let's go, let's go. Motion. Ready.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Going to the ground again on first. Here's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Home troops right.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hold the stick.
Going trips left here as they get sent. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hot 60 Maverick. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. That's complete. David Njoku. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Bronco switch. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
70 Ranger. Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Gets him on the quick hitter. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Ready?
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Go! Ready?
We'll go with a design keeper. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Back play straight ahead. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Another carry for him. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tui Pulotu in for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the jump.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay, break.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Sanders. That one connects. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane on past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He picks up 8 on the run, and now they're going to have 3rd and 4.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
He has it at the 13. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Come on, come on. Hey, forward, Mikey, 18.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he gets this down near the 30. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Sanders going to look to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 13-0 lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Darius Davis to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. To the house, touchdown LA! The Chargers make it a one-score game in the first half. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. With Sanders out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Bronco leading. 10 through 11. 10 through 11. Cup 19. Cup 19.
To the air, Sanders. Flush down now to his left. And they get to him again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will get this inside the 30.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10, still at the 28.
60 vices. 60 vices.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Design quarterback run here. He loses the football. And somebody's on it. Let's wait for the signal. Yes, it was recovered by the defense. Oh, man, looked like a big play touchdown. And instead, the defense steals it away on the fumble for the touchback. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. As a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing on first is Herbert. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick six. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Davis. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
First down, Los Angeles.
And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. They're down to their final one in this half. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Absolutely fires this one right side. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They'll run with Hampton. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers make it a one-score game in the first half. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Saw it laid, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 3rd down, we'll go with Sampson. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
The ball carrier
He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Chargers are going to opt for a 50B, third down.
Traffic! 70 line! Rig alert! Rig alert! Rig!
Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go! Here we go! Come back! 70 Timberwolves! 79 Broncos! Dragon 60! Ready, ready?
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Browns are lined up to punt. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
And the Chargers, first down.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Working quickly here.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
On 2nd down, Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
59.
Herbert throwing on 4th down. Caught quickly on the slant. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Okay, ready?
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Street. Warrior 70, Mustang 19. Dragon 60, Trap 60, Trap 60.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
79 Broncos, Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Browns, first down.
And he spikes it just before we hit 0, so they've got a chance now to add 3 here before we break on a long field goal attempt. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Panther 11. 60. Come on. 18. 9.
Sanders back to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10.
19.
At the 35-yard line.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Blown back gets the handoff. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Cowboy.
They give it to him again. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Warriors. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Here. In behind the coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Chargers return this one to the 10 before that return is halted. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
We'll pause here for a moment. Think it's for an injury. Yep, that is running back Jalen Warren, the athletic training staff's headed towards. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, he certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, kid, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
On the return, here comes Davis. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the third. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Rig alert, 19 Lions. 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60.
Here's Sanders now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Sanders setting the pass. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-point lead.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Herbert on first down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's my heart.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Back to the air, Herbert. On to the left side, and Johnston has it. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Offense in a hurry up here.
7 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Looking quickly here.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Browns' 42-yard line.
Now Herbert again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Counter.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
When they don't get the catch they need there, their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Sanders going to look to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Stopped by Deion Henley. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Throw right side, caught by Njoku. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. 2-point attempt coming. Sanders getting his offense set.
Come on.
Has it at the 2. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Oh no, they get it yet again! Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Complete on the option. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. He connects on the extra point try. And the Browns grow their lead yet again. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Kappa. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Herbert from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Denzel Ward makes the play. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defense preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Browns football. They just need to close this quarter out, and they're on to the next round. Last run got them 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Now a give running right. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert.
Throwing for Njoku, but intercepted. And the Chargers are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
Set.
Throwing on first is Herbert. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. Glad McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Back to the well again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Cup 19. Here we go. Set.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Sanders now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. We get a pause here. They call for a stoppage as we see Jerry Jeudy injured on the play. Worrying sight given his history, but hopefully it's nothing major. That's complete right side. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. There's a give, left side. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. No run, it's Judkins. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. This just 21 yards down the pipe. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Herbert now. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Offensive line fast.
12 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, Kappa.
1st and 10, Herbert. It's to Harris in the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Complete over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
He's throwing deep to the left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Go.
It's Herbert once more. Connecting on the slant. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down. So back to the drawing board they go for 2nd.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Set.
Herbert to throw once more. and he's short of the first after a mile gain. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Chargers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Here's Herbert. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. Get in the red zone defense. Cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Slot man motioned over. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down run from Judkins. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back. Like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
So 1st down from the 41. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the very last play. So the Browns come away with the win. And their run through the playoffs has reached the penultimate stop on the tracks. The conference championship game next week. And they're going to need the same type of effort from this game, Brock, to carry forward to reach the end of the line and earn that Super Bowl appearance. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.